Greetings, everyone. My name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mariovania. During the last part, I completed the Tangled Garden and made it halfway through the Waterway, defeating a giant squid boss. So now it's time to continue directly where I left off and finish the other half of the Waterway and explore more of the lower half of the lower parts of the castle. Off screen, I restored all my stars because I think I'll need it for the future areas to come, as enemies are slowly becoming more and more dangerous, as evidenced by the sushis, for example, being extremely dangerous. And of course the very durable spines. The spiny fish, of course. Sure, I can actually defeat the sushis in 4 hits, or 4 fireballs, but they can be still quite dangerous if you're not careful, especially because the invulnerability time is just the case so. The vulnerability time is just enough so that you have to space out your shots long enough so that you can actually hit it. It's not that long, but if you're cornered, it can easily result in your death. Like here. As you can see over there, I got trapped and you saw how easily I was just mowed down. So let's try this again. Kind of embarrassing him. Alright, let's try getting back up here and do this the right way this time. Sorry about that. Trying to fight these enemies in such a close distance, that's going to be a problem for me. I'm going to ignore the 2 sushis in the boss room. Funny enough, in the previous boss room after we killed the big boom boom, or boom boom boom, none of the enemies respawned. Kinda strange if you ask me. But here we actually have 2 sushis, taking the place of the original boss of the giant squid. Oh boy. Okay, we have these grates at the bottom so I can't move across, and we have those buzzy beetles from earlier. I can still... Funny enough, the fireballs will still work, just like Mario tradition, so I can slowly kill off this buzzy beetle. I need all the experience I can get in the early stages until I can get equipment that is more elemental. Oh good, I mastered my magic. I actually did it in the last part, I completely forgot though. Okay, lure the sushi. Finding the sushi is much better because of a way to escape. Before, the room was enclosed enough that the sushi could easily just mob me. What is this? Oh, 5 coins. That's nice. Well, the left path ends here, so I suppose I should explore this one. Wow, that's a really large question mark block. Let's see, what is this? Hard butt. Press down in the air to do a stomp. Press down in the air to perform the butt stomp. Oh, hard butt. Okay, good. Also, as a minor bit of inaccuracy I've noticed with the animations of this game. When Mario jumps or hits a block, he doesn't actually raise his fists. See if I can do this. As you can see, he doesn't raise his fists to hit it. I know it's a kind of a misconception not helped by the cartoons that Mario hits those question mark blocks with his head, but in reality if you look at the NES, SNES, and most other mainline Mario titles, well you can see that Mario actually hits it with his fist. He raises his fist and hits the block. So, minor amount of accuracy with the animation there. Hopefully that'll be fixed in the final version of this game. As this version is feature complete, but it's mostly feature complete, it's just that it's just missing a few things like changing the animations here and there. Oh, 50 coins. Oh. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We have a new enemy type. We have an ice Rana plant. So, the ice version of the fire plant. And we need the stomp boots in order to get here. Hard butt, whatever. Lucky horseshoe. I don't really need increased drop rate yet. I'll be grinding later on when I need to get all the items. I probably need 100% of the items to get the best ending anyway. I'll be trying to get first the bad ending and then the good ending, as is tradition. Well, at least I can one-shot the yellow paratroopers, but I still am missing one item from them. Wow, those bucket crabs are actually smart enough to wait for me to get up and they'll hold their rocks. Interesting. Hello, bats. Goodbye, bats. Well, I'm strong enough for this area, I think, but still, the sushis are quite dangerous. As you can see with the Rexes, I completely destroyed them. Well, this is fair for RPGs. If this was a normal Mario game, most of those enemies would still be threats. But because with the XP system, not as much. Oh good, we found another one of these pipes. Let me go back to the castle entrance and save. I'm kind of worried about what challenges I'll be facing up ahead. Is Toad selling any new items, in fact? Oh wait, a metal cap? Darn, I really wish I could get a bite of metal cap, but I need to level money grind, so I'll hold off from it. But if I keep dying, I will buy one. And I still don't know what the peeps drop either. I'll get there eventually. Alright, I saved, so now it's time to return back to the Waterway. I really should be using my butt stomp more. I suppose it'll do more damage than my normal attacks, but I really need to do it in an area with more solid ground, aka a place without so much water here because it really disrupts my jumping. Here's the end of the area. That's why I went to save. Let's see what's up on the right side of this area. I know there was the Corridor of Infinity, but I couldn't access it from the castle corridors due to the blue and red switch blocks, so I suppose I'll be going to this area instead. Still, the game has been relatively linear up to this point. We're at the pipeline, which has a lot of piranha plants. Okay, so this is the piranha plant stage, I suppose. As I was saying, I couldn't access the Corridor of Infinity from that side, so I need to do it from this side. It seems that It seems right now the game is relatively linear, where I have to go to the castle corridors, then to the Tangled Garden, back to the castle corridor lower segment, the Waterway, and now the pipe maze. Maybe eventually it will get a bit more not so linear. Maybe after this or the next area, but the pipe maze seems to be the piranha plant infested stage. You already have a new piranha plant, the ice piranha plant. Let me see if I can find it. And it's weak against the fire flowers, that's good. And whatever the other attack is. It's infused with ice magic. Okay, all the piranha plants are weak against fire. Oh. Medusa plant. If my assumptions are correct, the Medusa plants can turn you into stone with those attacks. Oh. Venus fire traps. Oh boy. We actually have the fire flowers that can fire back at you now. Isn't too bad now, but you have to be a bit careful while dodging them. And it seems like these... Wow, they deal 25 points of damage. You really need to be careful. They can easily just mow you down. I wonder if I'm actually under-leveled for this segment. Okay, and the piranha plants actually get out before... They get out regardless of what state you're in. As in, they'll still get out when you're standing on top of them. Okay, I can still two-shot the piranha plants, though. Oh boy, stone. Okay, to get out of stone, you just need to keep mashing the jump button. Fair enough. Oh, what's that? Interesting. Okay, stars max up. I was expecting that. Okay, plus 5 stars. So it was worth it, at the very least. Let's see what's on the right side of this. Oh boy. How long will it take to actually kill these? Okay, 4 shots. Okay, fair enough. For now, at least. Oh boy. Ice. I need to get away from this spined fish. Turning can still be a problem, though. I need to get over here and start killing off the sushi. I walked right into that. Oh yeah, all these ice piranha plants, especially combined with the sushis, that's going to be a problem. Oh, what's this? Resistance is ability to lower damage with certain attribute. Enemies may have tolerance or weakness on specific attributes. With weakness, damage is 50% increased. Tolerance halves it. You can also gain resistance from different equipment, but your resistance can stack, so if your suit and cap both get protection to the same attribute, damage falls to a quarter. Okay, good. So 75% resistance. Okay, the main screen. Okay, here are the elements in the game. Bash, pierce, slash. So that's what the piranha plants are also weak against. Fire, ice, thunder, darkness, light, poison, curse, and stone. Wow, that's actually a lot of elements in this game. I was only expecting 5 or 6, but here we have about 11. And we already saw stone, fire, ice, bash being the normal melee. I didn't expect 3 types of melee attacks with blunt, pierce, and slash damage. I expected it from more skill-based games, but not this one. I don't know what curse is, but I suppose it damages you while you attack or something. And I haven't seen thunder, darkness, or light, but those will be interesting. So the physical attacks are conventional, but the items, or the other elements, well, they're a little bit conventional in their own ways, but we already know the conventional melee attacks, but I only thought there was only one melee element, like melee, or bash, but apparently it's split into blunt, pierce, and sharp. Here's a straight up upgrade, and it reduces my bash damage by 50%. Unfortunately, it'll work against the direct hits from the piranha plants, but not the elementals, sadly. It's not what I wanted to do, of course. Let me take care of the Medusa plant. I already learned that it can actually stone me. Turn me into stone at least. This seems like a good grinding spot. Yeah, if I really need to level up more, I think I'll just grind over here. I may need it at the current rate of enemies damaging me. There seems to be a pathway leading downwards. Yep. Okay, we have the ice piranha plants. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, an ice flower. Okay, an old scarf. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. Straight up upgrade. Well, I got the ice flower, which I suppose is the complement to the fire flower. Okay, it deals more damage, but it takes a lot more MP to use, so considering the fire flowers are all weak against... wait, let me check that. Let me take a look and check what the fire flowers are weak against. Fire... Oh, interesting. These are weak against Slash, the Venus Fire Traps, and they're actually resistant against fire, so that's going to be a problem. I'm not sure how you can actually bash any of the piranha plants. They take 50% less damage from bash, so I'm not sure how that would work. I can't jump with them. Oh, okay, like the green Koopa shell and the... not that one. Where's my items? Oh, there it is. Okay, and this is the pierce it. Okay, let me double check that. Sorry if I'm checking a lot, I just need to make sure I'm up to par of what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay then, I shouldn't be using the green Koopa shell then. What I really should be using is the knife then. I need a pierce weapon anyway, so that's what the knife will be used for. Sure, it doesn't deal as much damage, but because I need to focus more on precision blows, it makes up for it. Oh, hey. Okay, this leads in... Oh, I didn't mean to go there. I can't do the butt stomp over here. Star Prism. What does that do? Restores 25 stars. Not needed for me. Oh. I didn't expect to jump that high. Alright, let's continue onwards. Oh boy. Here comes the areas where I have to go through a lot of these at once. I'm gonna try killing most of these, but due to positioning I may not be able to though. Well, Sloan City I guess is the name of this stage, at the rate we're going. Okay, there's a path leading upwards somewhere around here though. I'm going to be checking every pipe, sorry. I really need to make sure I'm not missing anything. If only Mario's inertia was a little bit less, it'd be easier to position him. Oh no. They're coming back now. Oh, positioning is going to be a problem now. Especially with all the piranha plants here. I missed it somewhere. It should be one of these. Oh, there it is. Oh, stone. So I just need to repeatedly jump in order to break it. I'm at 93 health. That's not a good state to be in. Sorry if I was taking it a lot more slowly than I would usually do. I'm just worried about the all amount of damage, considering there's a much larger abundance of enemies compared to the previous stage. Wow, that's a lot of mind. If those attacks are elemental, the fire flowers and such, then it really should boost my defense by 10s. So that'll be really useful. Only one way to find out, of course. Want to kill off this. If I can position myself. Well, I am taking 10 points less damage. Oh boy. Well, now all the piranha plants have respawned. I suppose it's a good grinding spot, but considering how many enemies there are there, this is a slight problem. If I get lower than 50 health, I'm going to be eating a super mushroom. Okay, there's my level up. Okay, I only take 1 point of damage from the ice runners, I think. If I can position my fireballs in just the right way, I can hit them from a distance. But I really want to get to a save point soon. Yeah, 1 point of damage. Good. Okay. Oh no, they're aiming at me. Oh, okay, that's it. I'm going to be using roasted Goombas and a super mushroom. Come on, I was trying to jump there, but it didn't allow me to. That's one of the reasons why stun locking is kind of a problem in this game. Okay, we have a pipe maze here. I need to figure out the correct way to go in order to progress. Another one of these shadow blocks. Still wonder what they're supposed to be used for. Okay, so the butt stomp does double damage. Oh, and I still take hit. Oh, and I can still get a sneak attacked. That's just peachy. I don't have any more healing items, so I better be very cautious. If I die, well, I'll end this part and continue on from where I left off. Oh boy. Oh, okay, they only deal 1 point of damage. That's not bad. It's not the most dangerous part of them is running right into them. The other problem is, of course, they take 4 hits to kill. Wait, how are they dealing that much damage? Oh. Of course, they're just comboing me. I should have known. Well, there's my debt. Well, yeah, the pipe maze is turning out to be a lot more challenging. Only because of those piranha plants. Well then, I guess this is time to end this part with my first debt. And I just returned right back to where I was here. So I lost a few levels. Alright then, so I'll continue on for the next part from where I left off at one room before. Hopefully with... And in the background I will do some grinding so I have a lot more super mushrooms and the iron helmet. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!